In Term 3, UNSW's undergraduate and postgraduate students learn to tackle a real-life problem through the work-integrated learning subject, CDEV3000 and 6000. We help our industry partner, SAS, a leader in advanced analytics, to develop a home origination scorecard through data-driven analytics. Here's what our students have to say about their experience through the course.
I think the most important learning for me was understanding the so what at the end of every technical output that we were producing. I learned that great analytics isn't just about building accurate models, but it's actually about explaining why those results matter for business and how we can actually implement them.
The most important learning experience for me this term was realizing how much communication matters. Coming from a computer science background, I used to focus on explaining the technical side of my work. This project taught me that people care about different things depending on their role, and the way I speak affects how they understand me. I learned to adjust my language, simplify when needed, and focus on what the other person cares about. This mindset shift changed the way I work with people.
For me, the most important learning experience in this course was getting hands-on with a real end-to-end analytics project. Instead of just learning concepts, I actually got to apply them. From cleaning and transforming the data, to building different models, comparing their performance, and interpreting the outputs in a meaningful way. This really showed me how many decisions go into building a strong predictive model and how important it is to understand why each step matters.
Hi Jane, thank you so much for all the learning experience that you've provided for us. It was really amazing and I'm really thankful for all the support and guidance that you've given us. I have learned a lot from throughout the course, and most importantly, the learning experience have been really helpful in developing my adaptability as well as learning how to widen my perspective. I realized that problem solving isn't always linear, and sometimes I do need to pause, rethink, and reiterate my solution to really achieve the best outcome. This mindset has really helped me approach uncertainty with a lot more confidence.
I think through this course I have been able to develop both professional and personal skills. On the professional and technical side, of course, it strengthened my proficiency in SAS Viya and SAS Workbench, using Python for building machine learning models, data cleaning, and kind of structuring presentations. So definitely that was a good learning. And on the personal front as well, in terms of soft skills, I think just effective collaboration, managing teams were some of the key skills that I gained, but also the most important one was stakeholder engagement. We constantly had client meetings from day one. We were constantly taking feedback from them as well. So I think just implementing feedback and integrating it into your presentations was something I learned.
And throughout the course, I have also built technical and non-technical skills. On the technical side, I have learned how to use SAS Viya to really handle missing values and handle data and see how different approach and different models have really created a different outcome. And on the non-technical side, I believe I have learned adaptability, and it has become a key strength to help me overcome the challenges along the way. I learned to adjust quickly, stay open to changes, as well as reiterate my initial approach to really get the best outcome.
I also developed stronger analytical habits. I began asking why something needs to be done, what the evidence actually shows, and what decision my analysis supports. Thinking from the perspective of the people who will use the insights helped me make more clearer and grounded choices. Another important skill I gained was learning to take feedback quickly and use it well. Once I understood that my supervisor and the SAS team shared the same goal of helping me improve, feedback became something valuable instead of something impersonal. It pushed me to improve faster and work with more intention.
Throughout this course, I've developed a range of practical skills. I learned how to work with messy real-world data, how to use SAS Viya to build and evaluate models, and how to choose the right techniques based on the problem. I've also improved a lot in communicating technical results clearly and presenting confidently in front of a group. This course has definitely helped me build confidence, both in my analytical skills and in speaking about my work.
I think just the experience of this course has reaffirmed my conviction that I would be good at data analytics, and I think that is something that I want to build a career in as well. So I'm really passionate about helping businesses make smarter and data-driven decisions, and I think that is something I would love to explore in my professional career. And I think generally working on a real-world industry problem showed me how analytics can help shape financial decisions and actually create measurable value for stakeholders. And I think that was the key takeaway I got from this project. And it really kind of strengthened my goal to work as a business analyst or as a project consultant for companies in the future as well.
All of this made me even more interested in this field. I realized I enjoy the point where data, communication, and real decision making comes together. This course gave me a clear sense of direction and made me more confident that I want to keep building these skills in analytics and problem solving.
And finally, in terms of my future, I've always wanted to work in the data analytics field, and this project has just reinforced that for me. Getting to actually build a model, interpret insights, and understand how this could be used in a real business setting made me even more confident and excited about pursuing this as a career path.
This experience has also changed how the way I want to work in the future. I have learned the value of seeking feedback earlier, so then I can get different perspective to widen my approach as well as narrow down the scope to really get the tailored as well as addressing the pain points of the client's problem. And that is something that I really want to carry forward into future projects and environments that really value collaboration as well as continuous learning. Overall, this course has really strengthened both my technical and non-technical skills, and it has shaped how I want to approach future challenges. Thank you so much for all the help and all the learnings that you've given to me.
And here's what our industry partner, Matthew Knight, have to say about our time together.
I've had a great time the last few months supporting the students through their capstone project, and have been thoroughly impressed at the caliber of the students, their thinking, approaches, and overall their level of professionalism that they demonstrated in how they worked through the project, building up to that final presentation. These students graduating to the workforce started with an ambitious goal and crafted a brilliant project that their hard work and execution made into a reality. And it's been fascinating watching them tackle this problem around credit risk decisioning, because it's really critical to the banks. It's a core part of their business process. The variety of approaches and the focus areas that each individual team brought through really highlighted to me some of the changes and the new ways of thinking that AI and models are bringing into the workforce for this next generation. And it's rapidly going to change the way banks and businesses operate. It's hard to put my finger on a single high moment from the course of the project. However, the whole cohort's consistent approach to feedback really sticks out as something to be commended. Often that feedback wasn't necessarily positive, sometimes it was quite critical, but every team took it on board. And each iteration I saw showed significant improvements and refinement aligned to that feedback in a way which demonstrated the maturity and discipline. And frankly, that was amazing to see consistently. Overall, the execution and organisation from UNSW has really been fantastic. So the overall areas of improvement for the use case, to me, actually sit with the use case itself. Credit risk decisioning is such a mature process within the banks. It's been there for years, and a lot of that innovation has already been explored. So that, in many ways, is quite limiting for the students because we sort of know where it's got to go. I'd love to see us expand this, find a way in which we can give those students a broader room to innovate there, bringing in emerging technologies, AI beyond models like generative or agentic use cases. I think that would really open the door for the students to innovate, and it might mean we have to move away from a credit risk decisioning process to something else. But yeah, overall, I really appreciate the work from both the UNSW and the SAS academic team. They've pulled together a great program. The students that went through it did a fantastic job. I'm really happy and really proud to have been able to support that over the past few months. Thank you.
Big shout out to the students, UNSW team, and SAS team for this amazing collaboration. We look forward to the next term together.